this is the Green Lighting Mr. T, and welcome to a Pokemon trading card game. The game, not the actual playing cards. So this, if oddly enough, turned out to be what is my favorite. How many ways can I say the same thing? This is my favorite Pokemon game. Kind of an odd pick, but I just get the most enjoyment out of this game. And yes, we see this. Well, I can't do anything now, oddly enough. Alright. Even out of... Oh, that's what's going on. My controller isn't set up. Oh, gosh dang it. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Sorry about that. But this is my favorite Pokemon game. I think it may have to do with the fact that I know everything. Like, there are, like, no mysteries in this game. If you don't know what something does, you can find out what it does. And that's probably why I like this game so much. You know what to expect, I guess. But, for now, let's just start a new game. Yes. And I have this on a different save state so that I can keep my other playthrough. Okay. So, Mr. T! Doesn't look like you can do lowercase anyways. Mr. T is completely insane and crazy and lives in an insane asylum! Oh, and he also is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. I do actually have Pokemon trading cards, but I have not used them in ever? Have I even used them? I frankly probably have not even used them. I just collected them as a kid. Anyways, one day Mr. D heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards. The extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card games' greatest players. The Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend! Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Mr. T visits the Pokemon... Get a load of this! The Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Manson. There's an entire branch of science devoted to researching Pokemon cards. Isn't life great? Who wouldn't want to do that for a living? Oh, why the rush, Mr. T? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? Yep! Crazy about Pokemon cards, have no idea how to play it. Awesome! That's totally me. So you too finally want to start playing the card game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. By the way, I don't actually have any Pokemon trading cards in the game. I'm just some weird fanatic who's really is in an insane asylum. Because I'm so insane about Pokemon cards, yet I don't have any. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Or, yeah, I said that. Hey Sam! Play with him for a while. Get him off my chest. Yes, Dr. Manson. Hello, Mr. T. Okay, let's give it a try. Hey, Mr. T, hurry up and come here. Get over here. First, ask Sam the basic of the game. Okay, Mr. T, what do you want to ask about? So, this is your... Of course, the game starts you out the tutorial, in case you've never played Pokemon trading cards game. Not sure the best way to say that, but I think I don't know that a lot of you would know about how the trading card game works. I'm sure a lot of you do, just not sure everyone does, so I'm gonna go over this. So energy. In order to do anything, Pokemon must have energy cards. no energy cards unattached, the Pokemon will not be able to attack or retreat. Well, at least retreat in most cases. There are 7 types of energy cards: grass, fire, water, lightning, psychic, fighting, and colorless. By the way, this is gonna be all, this is old school Pokemon trading card game, not any of the new stuff. I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple more trading card colors? Or maybe not. I don't know, there's definitely more trading cards. Type of energy required depends on the Pokemon. Be sure to learn which Pokemon require which type of energy. Attacking! Pokemon damage defending Pokemon by attacking. Pokemon need energy cards in order to attack. For example, the energy required for Seeking's Waterfall is water colorless. And that stands for 1 water energy card and another energy card of any type. The energy requirement differs according to the attack. To switch your active Pokemon with a bench Pokemon, choose the retreat command if the active Pokemon is in danger. Move it back to your bench. Energy is required in order to retreat for most cases. The number of energy cards required varies depending on the Pokemon. The tougher the Pokemon, the more energy it requires in order to retreat. Whew. Evolving Pokemon. There are 3 types of Pokemon cards. Basic Pokemon, Stage 1 Pokemon, and Stage 2 Pokemon. Squirtle is a basic. Wartortle, a Stage 1, and Blastoise, a Stage 2 Pokemon. Basic Pokemon are the only cards that can be put directly into play, at least without the help of a trainer card or something like that. A basic Pokemon in play can be evolved to a Stage 1 Pokemon. A Stage 1 Pokemon in the play area can then be evolved to a Stage 2 Pokemon. Therefore, Squirtle is needed in order to play Wartortle, and Wartortle is needed in order to play Blastoise. A very good way of balancing it. Anyways, using Pokemon Power. Some Pokemon have special abilities called Pokemon Powers. Some Pokemon Powers are used as soon as the Pokemon is played, while others must be used by choosing the Pokemon Power command. There are many different Pokemon Powers, so read each card's text carefully. Your turn ends after you attack. If you do not have enough energy to attack, or if your active Pokemon cannot move due to paralysis or sleep, you can end your turn by choosing the Done command. This will cause your turn to end and your opponent's turn to begin. You should choose Done if you are unable to do anything. Win or loss of a duel. Generally, the win or loss of a duel is decided by prizes. Prizes are cards that you may draw when you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon. You win if you knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes to be drawn. You will lose a duel if you have no cards in your deck at the start of your turn, or if there are no Pokemon in your play area. So be careful. And that's it. Hope you guys got all that. Don't worry, the tutorial does a good job anyways. Is that all? They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. This duel is predetermined and everything is set up. So I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed. Literally, you won't be able to proceed. It might be easier if you read the Pokemon Trading Card Game Instruction Booklet while we play. Actually, that does a good job of teaching you how to play the game too, if I remember right. Practice game. Sam! Since this is practice, we do not shuffle the deck. The decks are already set up so that I win automatically, which makes for a good practice duel. Okay, draw 7 cards and get ready for the battle. Choose your active Pokemon. You only can choose basic Pokemon as your active Pokemon, at least for the first turn. Or, I guess, or whatever. Never mind. Just whatever. So, the first one you take out is the one you start with. And then you can choose bench Pokemon. Okay, grab starting. I believe you can also rearrange your hand pressing select, but that's not important right at the moment. And once we're done, we hit B to finish. Actually, hold on. Yes, you can rearrange it. That's cool. So this is a practice duel. We're only doing 2 prizes. Normally, you do 4 prizes, and in later cases, we will also be doing 6. And then there's a couple random exceptions for weird trainers, so to speak. And the towing toss is already determined in this game before it's even flipped, so this is going to be heads, of course, but just something to note, you cannot cheese coins using save states in this game. Which is nice. It's good design, I guess, but you can technically cheese it doing other things, but we'll not get into that. So now, he's just giving us, telling us every last thing to do. But it's a good tutorial, because it makes sure you don't get lost. Okay, so we need to choose hand from the menu, select the water energy card and attach the energy card to your active Pokemon Goldeen, and then choose attack from the menu and select Horn Attack. Very specific. You can only place one of these in one energy per turn. And you can check like every card on the bench, the table, just not as your opponent's hand, basically. Okay. More water energy. Now he tells us to evolve Goldeen into Seeking. And then we have to add another water energy. Oh, right. He wants us to specifically attach a Psychic energy card to the evolved Seeking. That's an important thing to note, is he doesn't want you wasting water energy when all you need is any energy, because Waterfall takes colorless. I'm glad it did not reset the whole turn by letting me show that off. Very glad. And thankfully he gets lucky, or lucky air quotes, enough to get a Rattata to put on the bench. So now we need to start working on Staryu. Because Seeking is done. Seeking doesn't need anything else at this point. Unless we were to try and retreat Seeking. Okay, sorry about that. So, beat him to a pulp and then get a prize. So you can use Waterfall or Horn Attack here, it doesn't really matter. So we get one prize, and it doesn't matter because they're both water energy. Lovely choices. Okay. So we got a Drowsy. When all your Pokemon are knocked out and there are no Pokemon on your bench, you lose the game. So put Drowsy just on your bench for the heck of it. And then apparently he wants us to put a energy on Drowsy. Let me check. I want to check Drowsy. If I remember right. Oh, he can use Pounce, so yeah, that is worthwhile. Okay, and then just throw in a Waterfall and get some damage done. Now he gets a prize. Because we already know in advance that it's going to evolve. Perhaps. Gosh dang it. And we want to use potion. And this is kind of where all the designs of potions I feel like came from. The trading card game that you now see in normal Pokemon games. There we go. And are we done? Yeah. You could put a water energy, but it doesn't tell us to do. Oh wait. What do you want? No! Oh, attach another water engine. Fine, whatever. Fine. Not necessary. You don't need that many. You don't need that many water energy to use Starmie's attack. That's just if you want to use recover. Sure, fine. And lo and behold, heart of the cards, we got Starmie! Just in time! Or actually, is it 3? Is it 3 or is it... Oh, it was 3. Never mind. It was 2 for the cover. Alright, now we don't have to do anything else, we can just attack. Will we get lucky? On this predetermined coin. You know, I never did start my timer, so I guess as soon as we're done with this duel uploaded episode. Or at least all this tutorial stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, if you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again too. This time was just practice, so I had you follow everything I said, but there are other styles of play. So try them out by choosing normal duel. Now then, let's build your deck! Did you bring your cards? Oh, good, I actually did have some cards. I thought I didn't have any cards. Oh well. Okay. So, just in case you were wondering, the deck we were actually using at the time was the Squirtle deck. However, I think I've decided that for this playthrough, I'm going to use the Bulbasaur and Friends deck. This choice is being influenced by my Nuzlocke challenge, because I managed to get a Charmander. I managed to get a Squirtle, and Squirtle Wes has been very good. Wait, was it Wes? No, it was Evan. Gosh dang it. Charmander was Basil, if you're curious. I didn't use him, but I couldn't get a Bulbasaur because Sparky died right away. So I'll be using the Bulbasaur for that reason. Oh, I should probably also say, so Charmander Friends deck is Fire and Electric, Squirtle's and Friends deck is Water and Psychic types. Bulbasaur and Friends is Grass and Fighting type. There you go. In case playing along or something. I don't know. You'll be able to remake, well, technically, it's strangely enough, these starting decks are different from the decks that are claimed to be the starting decks later on, but whatever. You have 30 cards. So basically, instead of gyms, you have clubs. And they each have their own leader, and you get it like your own badge and all that. It's pretty good. Okay, so should write in my diary real quick. There we go. And now we have cards. I currently have 90 cards. Nice. Alright. So, we'll see. Did I have a Flareon? I randomly have a Flareon in my deck. Do I have an Eevee? Oh wait. Oh, you already start with these? Wow, I didn't... I guess I never thought to look at my cards when I first started, because all the other Pokemon that you normally start with are here too. So really, he is just giving you... It's like, here's Hitmonchan, and here's the Abracadabras, Jinxes, Hunters, that you would normally put in your deck. Weird. I guess I just never looked at my cards. Anyways, this is not all too important for now. For now, we end the episode because I forgot to start my timer. That's the goodest place I need to stop. So, at any rate, this has been the Green Lantern Mr. T. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. And to you I say, aloha!